A member of the cheerleading team at university, Yuka Sato, will be interviewing and cheering on a promising young leader this time.
I've come to Osaka in Western Japan. The person I'll be meeting is here at this office.
This time we're meeting Masahiko Yoshikawa of the Osaka office of Open House Real Estate. In just 2 years after joining the firm in 2014, he was promoted to manager. He's a top salesman in the company and has received MVP and numerous other awards. At 29 years old, he's become a department manager. Open House was established in 1997, focusing on real estate transactions primarily in central Tokyo. Later, it also started handling newly built homes and has been generating record sales every year since 2013.
Mr. Yoshikawa, nice to meet you. I understand you're currently in a managerial position. What are your primary duties in this department now?
Basically the buying and selling of business properties. Our department handles all aspects, from purchasing, enhancing value, and renovation, to retenanting and sales. We deal in little-known commercial buildings you typically see in the city, as well as entire rental condominiums.
As a manager in that department, what's your specific mission? Would you also tell us about your duties?
This business year, we're targeting sales of about $264 million. That's my mission.
I understand you also oversee human resources.
Yes, I'm also in charge of hiring.
Since being assigned to the Osaka office, Mr. Yoshikawa has been put in charge of more than 20 employees. What do they think about him as a manager overseeing an entire department?
I've been watching and learning from him since my first year, and he has a very strong sense of responsibility and a lot of love. He's very open-minded and commands respect. He has a charisma that makes you confident in following him. To motivate the employees well, you can't force things on them. You need to carefully listen to what they want to do and achieve. Talk with them to carry out the work. That's the type of leadership needed. This is a business, so we can't do things loosely, but you need to compliment and encourage them to grow. Teaching them simply by getting angry and scolding them is a method that won't work in this day and age.
What's the moment that makes you the happiest in your work?
When the numbers go up and we hit our targets, that's when I feel the happiest. The process involved in property transactions up to that point is a lot of fun. You set a price you think is appropriate, and you lock in a customer and sell that property.
Seiichi Tatemoto is based in Tokyo and has mentored Mr. Yoshikawa from afar. He says he's impressed by his work.
His department now is free to spearhead the business, selling and buying property, as long as it delivers profits. There was one property he asked my advice on, which I was skeptical of, but he told me he was going to do it. I tell him to keep taking on challenges. What's impressive is that he achieves what he sets out to do. I admire him. He's special.
While managing his entire team, Mr. Yoshikawa also continues to proactively go out and meet clients to make sales pitches. What does he want to achieve?
What kind of person would you like to be?
I want to be someone who can continually deliver results, rather than doing something on my own. My goal is to be a person who invites and works together with everyone to go far.
Do you plan to still be in the real estate industry in 10 or 20 years?
Yes. I want to keep working in real estate and grow my expertise as a professional more. There are various management areas and fields, such as rental property and sales, and I want to be an expert in all of them. Prices are continually changing, and I want to keep following those trends. I want to continue being someone who's knowledgeable about the current market and a central player in carrying out fair and honest transactions.
Do you have any plans to expand overseas?
The property market overseas is equally as interesting to me. Wherever I work, real estate is fun. Real estate is also an industry that can address shortages. If there's a vacant property, real estate agents, for instance, can help build nursery care facilities, which are in short supply now. Another option is to turn it into a high-rent business, such as a convenience store. We're closely related to community building.
Is building more nurseries one of your dreams?
Nurseries and facilities that people need. From a business standpoint, things that people need have a long life. I want to become someone who can supply things that people need.
Typically, community building is handled by public corporations and organizations. But you believe real estate companies can also transform communities.
Yes, I do.
I was very impressed learning about your dream of providing things people and communities need through real estate. Thank you for talking with us today. This time, we spoke with Masahiko Yoshikawa of the Osaka office of Open House Real Estate.